34% humidity is a lot more humid than, say, 73 with 31% humidity. And it is muggy out there.
Hey everyone!
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel, and yeah, thank you so much for stopping by today. We have another throwback game review for you, and today it is...
Wolf Among Us.
Yeah. And as always with our videos, this was shot on a PS4 Pro, what you're seeing right now, and there will be spoilers ahead, so spoiler warning. Alright, well, I guess we can just get straight into it here.
Yeah.
What did you think about the game?
They use all the names is from the story, like Snow White and the other character's name.
Yeah, the big bad wolf is the main character in the game.
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of a take on the DC Fables comics, which have all of these different fairy tale characters in them.
Yeah, fairy tale, that's right.
Yeah.
I
think the interesting thing is it's very mature for fairy tale characters. There's tons of cussing, there's nudity.
Yeah. It is weird to watch them saying the bad words. Isn't they supposed to be sweet and nice, polite?
Yeah, you think that, and then like Mr. Toad's cursing, and he's not exactly nice to his son sometimes. On top of that, like the pig, is smoking cigarettes. It's begging for like brandy, I think. Yeah, it's pretty funny though too. I think there's some good humor in it.
Yeah, and the graphic, the style, it's like a comic book.
Yeah, I think they really nailed the graphic style of like comic books in this one. You know, I've played a ton of Telltale Games, and if you've been watching our channel for a while, you know, I think maybe over 2 months ago, we reviewed our first Telltale game that Yajing played, Guardians of the Galaxy. And overall, that one kind of has a similar graphic style, but this one is far more comic book to me.
Yeah, me too. Pretty comic book, and it's very weird the way how to play it. You know. Yeah. And the camera doesn't like 300. It doesn't turn like 360. Yeah. It turns to the certain angles and stop there. You can't turn anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, Telltale Games, and it's also interesting to me because if you've been following the channel, Yajing really started enjoying games when she was playing like Detroit and Beyond Two Souls and these kind of story-driven games that were kind of choose your own adventure, point-and-click games. But it's interesting now that you've really kind of gotten into the Tomb Raider games, and I would say especially Ghost of Tsushima. I found that you weren't enjoying this as much as you were enjoying these kinds of games before, like Ghost of Tsushima.
It's true. I think also this game, they didn't tell you the relationships between the characters very well at the beginning. Yeah. And it make me feel like I don't know I don't know their relationship, and I don't know why they talk to each other like that. And also the murder, the case, it starts from in sudden. Yeah. Like the case, you don't have any clue in the beginning too. So at the beginning, to me, everything is very blurry, and I'm pretty sure what I don't know what I was watching. Yeah. Yeah. So when you I don't know the symbol, the triangle represent the sea. Yeah. The cross is represent to open the door. Right. Yeah. this kind of stuff. I was just like, what I'm doing?
Yeah, this one I would say for Telltale Games, it's definitely less hand-holdy than some of the other Telltale games. You definitely have to kind of just learn as you go.
Yeah.
And, you know, just also, I've platinumed this on PS Vita, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. But this is actually one of the few Telltale games, I would say, where you don't just play through it and platinum it. You do actually have to go back and kind of find all the books of Fables. There's a little bit of replay value in this one, in other words.
Good to know.
Yeah. And I think that kind of makes this one of the more unique Telltale games, for me anyway.
Yeah. And another way, like, when every time you need to make your decision, you need to pick your option. Doesn't matter what you choose. They will say, for example, they will say, oh, Snow White will remember this.
Yeah.
So I believe it's gonna infect the story through to the end. But at the moment, I just like, she will remember what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. I think it kind of gives you this, you know, like what happens if I do that? Or what if I choose something else? Like in our playthrough, I know you sent Mr. Toad and his son to the farm, but you could have also sent Colin the pig to the farm. You could have sent nobody to the farm.
Yeah.
You pick and you choose, but it doesn't change the main story beats.
I kind of did this on purpose, actually. I want to see if he treat them unfairly. You know, what's the consequences?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know. Or when he chance become the wolf.
Yeah, he goes through and kind of transforms into the wolf when he gets really angry.
Yeah, like 4 feet, tails, you see the whole wolf looking. I was just like, because at the end, the lady, the Bloody Mary, she's a glass woman.
Yeah.
And to me, I just like, doesn't matter how you transform it. And then you have amount of the enemy seeing her character. It's kind of impossible.
Yeah, it was. You know, I will say it's definitely a comic book game. Like, you know, Yajing and I talk about this a lot. You know, I'm not huge on comic book storytelling because, you know, I know not all comic books are the same, but yeah, a lot of times characters just don't die, which takes away a lot of the suspense for me, because even when you think they're gonna die, in the back of your head, you know they're not going to. It's kind of like the Avengers, you know, when Thanos did the snap, you knew they were coming back.
Yeah, but the curious thing to their fans is how they come back.
Yeah.
In which way.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say I enjoyed the game a lot. You know, we didn't really talk specifically about graphics or story because I feel like for this game, we already kind of talked about it in a different way. It's not gonna wow you graphically, but if you want a game that looks like a comic book and is 3D, this will definitely do it for you.
And the color.
Yeah, very pop.
It's a very strong color in this game, especially during the night. You will see the light, all the characters' face under the light is like pink, strong pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use very powerful colors.
Yeah, and I will say the voice acting I really liked. I think they did a great job with the voice actors in the game. In terms of just the sound, I felt like it had a really good soundtrack. Very like 80s sound to me, like synths, a lot of like electric synth sounds in the game. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, me too. After all, even though I'm not that into the game, but I still want to say I kind of enjoyed the time when I was playing. but I just didn't. I can't care that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my mind is still somewhere in the Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. Well, that's totally fair. Let's go ahead and review it then.
Okay.
Yeah, out of 5 stars, what would you give The Wolf Among Us?
3.
3? I was gonna say a 3.4 personally. You know, I did come back to the game a few times to get the platinums on kind of all the PlayStation consoles that have it, but yeah, I think 3's fair also.
Yeah, true figure.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's a 3.2 out of 5 stars from us for The Wolf Among Us. Yeah. Want to hear what you think though. Have you played this game and did you like it? Do you think we're being a little too hard with our score, or do you think that we're right? You know, it's a fair score.
Yeah, if you played, what is your ending of the game? My ending was very peaceful. Yeah, so they went to the farm and the pig stayed in the city.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, let us know and we will see you next time.
Yeah, and as always, we will have another video for you from South Korea at the end of this week. Very cool one. This is an eating one this week, so come and eat with us in Korea. We look forward to seeing you there, and yeah, thanks again for stopping by the channel today.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye everyone.